Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. So guys, today this is the second part of the introduction of our lessons or of Embarcadero. This is the second part. So guys, basically here I'm going to be continuing from where we left, right? So basically today I'm going to be explaining other stuff, even though I won't be continuing from where we left. So we are just going to be talking about new stuff. Basically, guys, today I'm going to be explaining how to program, right? Because you have to understand how to program, how to know that when now I code, how to communicate, because there is a difference between the Embarcadero version of programming and the Visual Studio. It's very different, guys. Two things that are different, but we are going to be using the same logic of programming. But the problem here, we're not going to be using cout, where we display messages or something, anything. We're not going to be using cout. To communicate with the objects that we are going to be using, we are going to be using pointers, right? I'm going to be explaining pointers to this video. And what else? I'm going to be explaining how to use pointers, okay? Yeah, I think that's the aim of this part 2 of an introduction, because here we are not yet doing any project. We are not yet doing any question, answering any questions that you might have, guys. So since we don't have exercises, we are going to be learning how to use pointers. How do pointers work, right, on Embarcadero? Because this one we are using pointers, right? So don't forget, guys, don't forget to subscribe. Please subscribe, show some support for me, guys, to be able to post more videos, show you guys what we are supposed to know and understand programming, right? So first thing first, guys, that I want you to understand. Okay, the first thing that we're going to be doing here, I'm going to open a new project. I'm going to open a new project because today, guys, we're just learning how to use pointers, right? In order for us to be able to program. So what we are going to do, we open a new project. So we are going to go to File, therefore, so now we are opening a new project, guys. We are opening a new project. Feel free, guys, to ask any question. Feel free to ask any question. So, because I want to see comments. So I want you guys to understand this, because this thing, it's not difficult. It's not difficult in such a way that people could say programming is tough. It's not, guys. You have to just understand the logic, then you're good to go. Right, what's happening? Okay, now this is our form 1. As you can see, we have opened our first project. So if you have opened your first project, what do you do first? What do? you go to save, you have to save your form or you have to save your project, right? You can see at the top, it's written project 1. So you're going to go to save all. You're going to go to save all. Click save all. Then after that, you have to create a folder. You have to create a folder where we are going to find or get everything that is in your project, right? So we are going to say new folder. Then we are going to rename your folder. We are going to rename your folder. So we are going to say pointers today. Pointers like that. Therefore, you open. You have to open your folder. Right. So this is the name of the project. This is the name of your project. We have opened the folder. As you can see at the top, it's written. We have studio. We have projects. Then we have pointers. So here we have to rename your file name. So we can say this is point. We can say pointer. Then save again. Then this one, you just save it. What else? Yes, this you also rename this one. We can just say pointer underscore unit. Then we save. Then now we are done, guys. We are done saving our. How do you access your project whenever you want to open your project? Even if now we can close this project, we can close it complete. How are you going to open it? You will have to go to documents. You go to documents. When you select documents, you open Embarcadero. After opening Embarcadero, you have Studio. You will open Studio, then Projects. After opening Projects, here you will look for the name of your folder. It's written to pointers, right? So you open your pointers, so you can see this is where your project is. So the moment you save, you go to your project, therefore, and run your project, compile it. It's something that I want you guys to see. Let's wait and see. Okay, it's compiling. It's compiling. Let's wait, guys. Right. Let's wait. Maybe your laptop doesn't do this, mine does this. So you just wait for it. Okay, the form, you can see our form, there's our form. Fine. Then after that, let's go back. Let's go back to, you see now, we have Win32. When you open Win32, then open your debug. This is where you'll find your project. It's written pointer underscore unit, right? So whenever you open this thing, it will take you straight to your form here. It will take you straight to this one, right? So we continue. So today, guys, as I've said, that we are going to be learning how to use pointers, because here we are using pointers. I'm going to be explaining what's the use of pointers when we code, right? In order for you to understand how does pointers communicate with the object, right? Because we have plenty of objects that we are going to be using. So let's go to it, right? So let's take, guys, now we are given a task to let me see. We have a button. Last time I have explained the button. Let's add our button. So we are going to set your button here. You add your button. Right. After that, after adding a button, we have to change. We have to change what? We have to include, no? We have to include a label. We'll have a label. Therefore, we select the label. So this label, we have to, what's going to happen with this label? You can see currently it's written label 1, right? Also the button, it's written button 1. So if you select the button and go to your object inspector on your left, you go to object inspector. What we have there, we have caption. Our caption is written button 1, right? It's written button 1. So what do you do? How to change a button, the caption of a button without typing to the caption? Okay, for a button, because the button, we are going to be using the button in order for us to change the name of the label. Okay, let me change the statement here. We have to change the name or the caption of the label, because if you select the label, you will also have a caption, right? It's written label 1. So we want to use the button. Let's say whenever we press the button, we want to change the caption of the label, because here we want to change the caption of the label without going through the properties and change the caption, the name of the caption. I can change, guys. I can change the label. I can say maybe programming, right? Programming 3, like that. See, I have changed the caption of the label. Now it's written programming 3, programming 3. So how to change this caption without going to the properties of the label using the button? So this is where pointers are used. This is where pointers are used. So we will go to the buttons. Now the button, we are not going to change anything on the button. So now we have to program. Our code is going to be on the button. Therefore, we open the button, we double click the button. So now we have to code here. It's an on-click event. I have explained the events. This is an on-click of a button. This is an event. So if you check, it's written button click. It's an on-click event of this button. Right. Now we code. We have to change the caption of the label whenever we click the button, right? That's the aim. So now we are going to say, we are going to mention the name of the label, right? You have to first know the name of the components. Number 1, that's the first step. You have to know the name of the component. This is the component. This is the label, which is the component, right? Or the object. So you go to name. You go to name. It's written label 1. So if they say change the label and rename it, you are going to say LPL. LPL. Then you can write the name of of the label, right? You can say cap. We change the caption. We just say cap. It's your choice. Or it's a name of your choice, or maybe sometimes when we are given a task or an exercise, sometimes we could be told that you have to use a certain name, right? So we are going to say LPL cap. So since now we are saying LPL cap, I like copy. So we copy that. We go to our pointer.cpp. At the bottom, you can see it's pointer.cpp. I have explained before that the CPP file, it is where we code, or it is where we write our program, right? So now we are going to paste. We call the name of the label. It is LPL cap, right? What is it that we want to do on the label LPL cap? What is it that we want to do? We want to change the caption. We want to change the caption. So how are we going to change the caption? We have to point. You know a pointer, when you point with the finger, we are pointing straight to the specific person or object or property. So we point to it. So we are going to use a pointer. The pointer is like this. We are saying, we are telling the compiler to go to label LPL cap and goes to capital letter C, should be caption. Therefore, we are saying label, a caption of a label, we are pointing to the caption of this label. So therefore, we are going to say equals to, because it's a string, therefore we specify, we change the name. So we can select any module. We can say operating system. Right. This is nice, guys. This is nice. We are pointing now, right? We are going to say label, point to a caption of the label. Therefore, we change, we say equals to operating system. Then now we have to run our program. We save first. After saving, you run. Let's wait and see what's going to happen, guys. Let's wait and see. So guys, please, if you have any question, ask. Then I will help, guys. If you have any question, ask or comment on the comments. Therefore, I'll be able to help you. All right, done. So now, as you can see, this is the form. We have said that we have programmed the on-click event of this button one. That whenever we click this button, we have to change the caption of what? Of this label. You can see the label now, it's written programming 3. Now we want to change the programming 3 to operating system. So whenever we click the button, you see now it has changed to operating system. That's how you use a pointer, guys. That's how you use a pointer, right? What else can we change using a pointer on the label? Let's go. It's very simple, guys. It's very simple, very easy. Let's go. Let's code again. Let's go to our design. Then on our design, we can see that we have the font, we have the color, we can change the color, we can change the font, right? So what do? Let's first change the color. Let's first change the color. So I'm just explaining the use of a pointer, right? I'm just explaining the use of a pointer in order for you to understand when to use a pointer, because we are using pointers mostly all of our videos that we are going to be busy with we are going to be using pointers. So now we want to change the color. You are just going to have to just specify the name just like that. Then you point to the color. You can say color, then equals to. Then now you can say, because colors, guys, as you can see here, a color starts with CL, a small letter CL. So specifying that it's a color, then capital letter blue. When I change it to blue, just like that. So we can try run, save, and run our project. So I think I'll be done, guys. I'll be done with the introduction, because this is the second part of the introduction. So after this, now we are going to have an exercise that we are going to be doing. We are going to be having a project. So I think the next video, it's going to be, I think the next video, guys, it's going to be, I don't know, battery, sorry. Right. We are going to be creating a login application, because here we're, oh goodness. Sorry about that, guys. Sorry about that. My PC just went off because of my battery. My PC just went off because of my battery. So, right, I was saying that, guys, the next video, I'm thinking of doing our first application, which deals with most of the components, even though it's not most, but I could say it's a good basic part of the application creation, because we are going to be learning how to design, and also implement code and so forth, right? So guys, we are going to just show you, because I'm almost done. So we are changing the caption. We have changed the caption. Um, we have changed the caption. Now we have to change the color. So because it's the same, the code, both of the lines, this first line, which is changing the caption and changing the color, it's on the same button. So when you click the button, automatically at the same time, it's going to change both the caption and the color, right? So when we click the button, now we are going to click the button. So we are going to change the color, also the caption. Okay, it has only changed the caption, right? So the problem here, what I think the problem is, it's on the color, okay? So because a color, you have to brush, you have to use a brush in order for you to paint, right? You have to use a brush. Let's try a brush. Let's try a brush and run. Let's see if it's going to work or not. We have an error, okay? Where's our error? Here on the brush. Okay. Let's see. This one must not be. Okay, let's go to, let's see. If you don't understand, guys, how to do this, the simple way in order for you to get how to change the color or something, you go here, see it's written color like that, right? So this color, it's not for the text, right? It's not for the text. So if you go to font, you go to font, so let's see, we have font, we have color, okay? Let's do like this. Let's try this. Let's go to font. Let's try font, font to color, right? So font, color, I think it's going to change. Right, let's see. Let's save that and run. Let's see if it's going to give us an error or what. If it's going to give us an error, we are going to try also something else until we get it, guys, until we get it. That's how I learned programming, guys. That's it with each other, right? So after a font, you go to a character with height, name, orientation. Okay. So now let's see if maybe the color is going to change or not. Right. We are correct. We are correct. Meaning that whenever, guys, you want to change the color of a certain object, you have to specify, or maybe the text, you have to specify the font. The font of the text, right? It has changed to blue. So now, for the last time, let's just copy this. We want to change the size. We want to change the size. Let's copy that and paste. And go to, we just change here. We now change the size, capital letter S, because it's case sensitive. We're gonna change the size, because now this is size, we change it to, let's say 20, size 20. And let's run our program. Save and run. Let's see, guys, if it's going to work or not. Right. Right. Let's wait for that. Right. So now we can press our button. Let's see if the size is going to change or not. Yes, the size has changed to 20. What else can we do? We can also change the position of the label. We can change everything as long as it's there on the properties. So thank you very much, guys, for watching this video this far, up to this far. Thank you very much, guys. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share the video. If you know anyone who's struggling with Embarcadero, share the video, guys. Share the video. So our next video, guys, I've already specified what type of a video that is going to be uploaded. So thank you very much, guys. Thank you very much. Enjoy your day. Goodbye.